Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Let me know in chat if you can. Oh, right, let me get comfy. We've got Grant in the room as well. He's chiseling away in the corner. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Claire. Hi, Landa. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Karen. Can you all hear me? Somebody let me know. Don't think anybody can hear me.
If I have to rent the service of Rewire, I will give them 10. The benefits, you don't need to start running up and down.
Grant's just going to put it up to see if anybody can hear. Who else we got? Hi, Max. How you feeling? Rosebud, how are you?
I can hear you.
Oh, no, somebody's put now. Thank you. Somebody's just put up now. Yeah, they can hear me. I think it was just a delay on here. Marilyn says loud and clear. Em says hear you. Andrew. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Claire. Long time no talk, Claire. Oh, you doing all right, Max? Good. And you, Rosebud? How's your throat? Is it doing all right? Look. Right, let's get comfortable. Right, I've got me box of doodahs that I kitted up yesterday. I've got a Stanley knife in case I need to correct all my bubbles. We'll see how we go. I'm using Paddy Wax in my pens. I've got my array of pens and 1, 2, 3 new ones. Look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 new ones. They're my new ones. So I've got all them ready to use. And this is my Ever Moment, my little penguin family. Rosebud, you're okay. Lisa's okay. Hi, Nicole. Oh, not good today, Rosebud. Oh, at least you don't have to talk. You can just type here. And look, I'm doing my little penguin family from Ever Moment. This one I'm doing for my mum. So she can take this to the, well, I'll take it to the care home. She can either have it in her room or she can put it up in the lounge, whichever she wants to do. Is Duck off? Are you working or are you at home? With a good guess, you're working today. 37. I'm so jealous. I've never seemed to get the Paddy Wax. I'm very lucky, Yvonne. I got sent it. I think Dee sent me this one. And hang on. Where's my other one? I've got another one somewhere. Is it this one? Yeah. And I'm very lucky. Oh. I think Dee sent me that one, Dee held, and then Trees Addy sent me this one, or the other way around, which was the iced lemon biscotti. Do you want to smell that one? Oh God, if it was food. Oh, so it smells so good you want to eat it. That is so, so nice. I got it in that one. And then this one is the butter pecan pie. And wait for the smell-o-vision. Oh, yes, please. So I might actually keep that one out and swap them over later onto that one. Dee also gave me these little containers that she got in America. Don't have anything as good as this over here. It is, isn't it, Rosebud? I'm hoping, I think she'll love it because it's got her favourites on little penguins. Duck-off's actually at home. This will be my last Sunday at home for a long while. Oh, bless you. And how many whips have you got on your lap? Thanks, Land. It does look cute, doesn't it? Can you smell it, Danielle? Can you smell it? Is that you lot pinging me? Is it? Ooh, this is what Rosebud's working on. Can you see? I was looking at this today actually when you put it up on, was it Facebook you put it up on or Instagram? Facebook, wasn't it? Or was it Instagram? I can't remember. But I'd like to get a round because I've never done a round. Where did you get this one from? Do you mind telling me? Because I'm nosy. Because I do like that round, and I like the picture as well. So I want to be a copycat. Can I be a copycat, please? Will you tell me? Will you tell me where you got it? Harbour Freight containers. So I know, Lisa. I am so grateful. D again, when she sent me that paddy wax, she sent me of Harbour Freight, and yeah. So anybody in America that fancies sending me some Harbour Freight, send it my way. Because we're desperate over here. Hang on. How's it going? Why did it ping about half a dozen times? Hang on. Is it coming through on the speaker as well? Hang on. Right, let me... This thinking phone I'm not sure of. Right, let me see if I can turn that down. Right. Can you still hear me, Anya? I'm trying to do media down. Can you still hear me, Anya? I've just turned the media down, so hopefully you won't hear it over this phone here. Now I've turned it down, but I don't know whether I've turned off the volume that you can't hear me. Yeah, you can still hear me. Oh, that's right then. So hopefully you won't have double pings now. Oh, is Annie in the house? Annie, are you in the house? Yes, she is. How you doing, Annie? Diamond pin, I'm going to do Hannah Lynn. Oh, nice, Yvonne. You crocheting? What you crocheting? Thank you, Rosebud. UK, we don't ship them here, but at the moment seem to be paying customers home. Yeah, Lisa, I wish they did. Even if they sent them like to France or Germany or something like that at a depot there and then sent them over. Thanks, everybody. Oh, you're working on your 2 lemons. That's a nice one, that one is. Down in there. Right, this is what Danielle is doing. And probably a bit too big. There you go. She's on her black work. Hopefully that's focused enough for you to see. That's pretty. Some nice colours in there. That is some nice colours. You're still doing your grey blanket? Nice. Are you feeling good today, Annie? Oh, good. Weather's not too bad as well, isn't it? So that does help. Oh, yes, Claire. Well remembered. Claire is working on a blanket. Let me get the text up. I think it's on that one. No, it's not on that one. Claire, I've gone on the wrong one, that one then. No, I wasn't. That one? Haha, I found it. Right. Where? Hang on. Here's the picture. Where's your spiel on it? Where were we talking about it? It was texting, wasn't it? Claire wants some advice, she does, on her blanket. Right, she said she's doing a blanket. It's done in double knitting. There's central, she sent a picture of the central panel. She said, I haven't decided what colour to do the sides. It will measure 122 by 122 when finished. The white takes 900 gram balls and the side takes 500 gram balls. And I think the cushion takes 3. I would be grateful if you could ask everybody tonight what they think. Right, let me get the photo up. Right, look at that. Look at that for a design. That's beautiful. Well, I think it's beautiful. But she wants to know what you lot think. Oh, you see? Yeah. So what do you lot think? I think it's going to look stunning. Yvonne says it's stunning. Marilyn said very nice. Annie says, wow, it's stunning. Oh, hang on. Do you feel a bit more confident now, Claire? Is there anything you want to know about it, Claire? Ask any questions, as they say. Yolanda said stunning. Hi, Dee Dee. She says she loves it. It is beautiful. Why, this phone does not stay on very long. But isn't it lovely? I love the way it is. Looks very complicated though, Claire, to be fair. It does look very, very complicated. If you want to ask them anything, Claire, or are you happy with that? Just put it in the doodahs. This is Yolanda's, her Evershine Lemons. You're coming on with that now, aren't you? Because it was only like that one little bit. And she's doing this one, which I really like. I've got that in my wish list. That one, but that one's huge. That's a biggie. That's 120 by 60, is it? Something like that. So that's going to be a biggie, 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 biggie. Claire said she just wanted to know what colour to do the sides. It must be mad to do it white with the fur babies. So you've got white in the middle, but what colour should she do the sides? Which measured, for all you knitters out there, hang on, let me get the measurements out again. No, that one. That one. No, that one. So this, we're going to measure 122 by 122. So she's wondering what colour to do the sides. So she knows not to ask me because I can't knit to save my life and I can't crochet to save my life. Hiya Trees, you alright? Dee Dee says, what about blue or a dark navy? Would be quite, yeah, that would be nice. Oh, you haven't touched it for 2 weeks, Yolanda, but you've come a long way on them lemons. Fair play. And Claire says, thank you all for your lovely comments. 120, oh, by 40. I thought it was by 60, by 40, but yeah, but that's still huge. Huge, huge. Darkoff said blue would look great on the sides. Em's gone for purple. Yeah, I'd have gone for purple. Hiya, Deb. How are you, darling? How are you keeping? I was thinking of you today. I think it's because for some reason all your Facebook posts come up today for me. Because I was thinking I haven't seen you about on Facebook for a while, and then a few come up today. You keep it all right though, Deb. Yeah, Mom. Delanda says something darker. Deb, we're trying to figure out. Claire's making a blanket. It's white in the middle for the fur babies, but what colour to do the sides? So we're going for a blue or navy blue. Em says purple. I'm thinking something a little bit darker. Trees, as long as you've got everything done ready for you to go away, that's all that matters. Everything else can wait. Have you done your laundry though? Have you got enough underwear to go away on Thursday? That's most important. Hi Caitlin, how are you? Em says purple mad. Burgundy. Oh, now Yvonne, burgundy. Now that would really make the white pop, wouldn't it? Oh no, teal. Yeah, teal's one of my favourite colours now. You're working on your laundry now. I've just switched my dryer off. Aubergine. Ooh, you're the posh girl, Lisa. You come for the aubergine colour. As Annie says, we know who the posh birds are. There's me busy chatting. I haven't even opened my canvas yet, have I? Do any of them colours appeal to you, Claire? Oh, let's get a ruler. This is how I... this is my technical way of just... Yeah. Did you see that? Did you like how technical I was with that? Did you see that, Grant? Oops.
What have you done?
I teared this up by using a ruler. The ruler technique.
Oh, I do that.
Huh?
I do it.
If it works, it works, isn't it? That's from Mum. I must give that to Dad to give it to Mum. It's alright, I'm just getting a cover minder. Oh, Claire's thinking of the purple then. You've got to convince her of the purple. I quite like burgundy or teal or purple. See, that's why Claire doesn't ask me, because I can't decide. And I, Claire, I've got too many thinking, that's nice. And then somebody says another colour and I think, oh, yeah, no, that's nice. I'm too indecisive. That's my problem. Some dirt on that. Hiya, Rebecca. How's you, sweetie? Have you used your project bags yet? Have you tried them out? Do you prefer Rebecca or Becky? I always think I better not call you Becky in case you don't like being called Becky. She won my prize out to one of my project bags. Purple and navy goes well, yes. On Woolworths site they have Style Craft Dark and it's called Proper Oh, sounds like you're being swayed to that one. Dee Dee said I've got to join in, getting ready for... Oh, what time's your night shift? Are you a 10 till 10? Hiya, Lizzie. How are you? I said, aren't you supposed to be in work? Oh, bless you. You're a good one. Tree says DMC 715 or 35. Oh, they're nice colours, they are. Yolanda, my husband always says, if it looks stupid, but it works, it ain't stupid. Very wise man. Very, very wise man. Oh, let's try that one. Yep, 3 more hours to go. Ooh. Are you packing your vegetables? Poor Lizzie's got 3 more hours. Usually it's duck off there's one that's popping in through work. Yeah, I have only one of my projects in one of them and the floss in the smaller one. I love those bags. Oh, thank you. Sorry, just reading the get to start at 10:45 till 8. Oh, that's a weird time, isn't it? Did you get many breaks? Oh, Lizzie's on the peas. She's packing the frozen peas. Yeah, Grant likes all the peas. Hi, Liz. How are you? You okay? Em's opened the Christmas chocolates. Did you buy them to put them away for Christmas by any chance while they were on offer? That's lethal. That's lethal, that is. Usually I get them in and then it's usually the trick-or-treaters that end up having them. Well, people are saying they're going to come out in no matter what, so we'll see. Might just put a bowl of all them roses and Quality Street in the front room out there. And they can just help themselves, can't they?
What about a laxative chocolate?
Brand, what would you say when you're live on a stream, please? He's being naughty. I spent the whole day just stitching today. Nice to not work for one. Oh, well, bless you, Dad. What one's you working on? Not so bad typing, maybe a bit off, just recovering from him. Oh, bless you. Well, just take it easy, Lise, and just, relax. Didi, I get a break when I have no patience. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Want to start till now. Oh, yes, I'll keep everything crossed for you. It's going to be, one of those nights where nothing happens. I'm not going to say the Q word because, that would jinx it. Says, hello, Grant, she thinks you're funny.
Hello. Funny peculiar.
Yeah, you are funny. He is funny, peculiar, He thinks he's funny, ha-ha. Jessie thinks he's funny, ha-ha. Me and Millie just think he's funny, peculiar. It's only Jessie that gets your jokes, isn't it?
Yes.
She's got the same sense of humour as her dad. Okay, duck off. Are you going to beat 3 on your knee tonight? Duck off if nobody knows. Usually got about 3 whips on her knee going at the same time when she's on my live, and then she just swaps between them. I'd get terribly confused. Mind you, it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take an awful lot. Oh, but Dee, I will be thinking of you when I get tucked up in my little bed. Lise, I am doing Ever Moment Penguins. Look, can you see them? How cute are they? Mama, Dada, and the little kitty winkies. Putting your baubles on your Christmas tree. I do love this one. If it wasn't going to my mum, I think I'd be keeping it for myself. You're going to work and lurk. What are you working and lurking on now first? Ducker says, don't jinx me. Trying. You trying for one? Oh, thanks, Liz. Thanks, Lizzie. It is a bit of a cutie. I'm a sucker for a cute picture. You can tell I'm a sucker for a cutie because that's why I married you, Grant, wasn't it? Because he is a cutie, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. Wouldn't have married you otherwise.
I didn't have grey hair then, didn't I?
You know, you'd look distinguished now with your grey hair. You had long hair when I first met you. Well, longish.
Yes.
Used to wear up in a ponytail very often, didn't you? Do you remember having long hair?
Yes. No. I can grow it long again if you wish.
You get to that length you are now. So, oh, shave it off. I've had enough of it. Don't you? I think I better start down here because I'm sticking to the canvas. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, Ren, take your time on a big one. You don't want to mess that one up, do you? Not when it's your dog. Liz, I'm just lounging in bed tonight. There's watching Gibbs downstairs, so I can't do my painting while watching you. Oh, bless you. Oh, I can hear whooshing in my ear and it's getting on my nerves now. It's always in my left ear.
Is that blood pressure?
I don't know, some say it is, but it's always in my left ear. Can't remember if I put wax in this purple one. I did some and didn't do others. No, because it's not like tinnitus, because I get that occasionally. Not very often, thank good, touch wood, but I do get it. And that's not nice. This is, yeah, it's only one-sided, and usually when I'm tired, and I am a bit tired, so that's probably why. Okay, I have to go back to the peas. Yeah, pack all the peas. Don't forget to pack all the peas, Liz. Lisa's ordering her Xmas pen tomorrow. You're going for the red one, aren't you, Lisa? Em says, I need a word with you, Cal. I bought a big DP from Diamond Art Club and a sparkly red pen from the UK seller. You're a bad influence. Oh, I tell ya. Lisa, isn't they lovely though and really reasonable? Oh yes, Sunny Bell, have you got your coffee and toast? Bless you. Oh, thanks, Annie. Find out Friday we have been accepted for our... Find out Friday if we get accepted for a mortgage, and we'll be moving in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm finally going to have a craft room. Oh, Yvonne, I'll keep everything crossed for you. I am. I thought it was a copper. Oh, bless you. I've ordered... What colour have I ordered? What colours did I go for? Purple and red, I think. Because one's for a friend. But she doesn't know which one she's getting, so I can't say. Because there's little ears on here listening. But yeah, I've ordered a red one and a purple one. And I quite like this silver one and black. And she's doing a goldy coloured one as well. Because she said she's got some more blanks in. And they're so nice to hold in the hands, these pens. They really are so comfortable. And you can even diamond paint that, not brilliantly, but I can even use it in my left hand. So if I was doing circles, it wouldn't be so bad. I could probably use both hands, but because it's square, I better not, because I'll probably make a mess. Oh, what are they, Liz? Not good, Lizzie, not good. Sunny Bell says, hi, everyone. Nick's single places, so I'm going to get him a manual. Why not? Are you getting one like this, or are you getting one like... with the placer on the end, Lisa? Which... I love these tapered end ones. Mind you, that's really comfortable. They're both very, very light in your hand. Enabler, that's what she... I know it's getting a bad habit, isn't it? Both the DP and the pen are from my mum for Xmas. Oh, that's nice. Yvonne said, I'm ordering a glitter red DP pen for my Christmas project, which hopefully be the Winter Oasis by Chuck Pinson if we haven't... Nice. Yeah, you got to have a Christmas pen. Definitely got to have a Christmas pen, haven't you? We'll just keep saying that. Now you have to get both those moving in together. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Glitter Angel, don't worry, you're not at all. We're just saying how nice these pens are. The one I have now is like that, but the red one is going to be the double-ended. Oh, nice. I think the red and the purple I've ordered like this. I think for the Christmas one. You have a Christmas drill tray. Oh, well, no, I've not heard of a Christmas drill tray. Now, that's a new one on me. Yvonne, you better tell us more about a Christmas drill tray. I bought the, that's the other one I got, was Lotus Leaf, which come Friday, was it? I like that one. So what's a Christmas drill tray? Anybody else know what a Christmas drill tray is? That sounds interesting. That's something that sounds like we need to know about on here. I quite fancy that idea. Nice glittery drill tray or something like that to match the pen. Oh, hang on. My phone's so slow. I was 3 weeks behind, so I was doing the last few panels all day today. This is what Duckoff's working on. Come on, load up. Can you see? That's really nice, isn't it? There's a lot of detail going into that one as well. Oh, wait Where'd you get that from? Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Actually, it does say Christmas on it. And it's got snowflake and a reef. And doodads and sprinkles in there. Right, cough up. Where'd you get it? How did you do it? Have you made it? Where did you find it? Everybody saying beautiful, pretty, nice, beautiful. Oh, no way, Lisa. Oh, hopefully they'll turn up. Because, oh, that would be... Because she stopped doing it to the internationals now, wasn't she? She's only doing in the US. Because the postage is so bad. Even though people were willing to pay the postage, I think. But
expensive.
yeah. I'm never letting myself get that far behind on the sale again. Right, well, me remind you of that, duck off, next time it happens, because it always will. They've not moved. It can't be traced since 11th of September. Oh, no way. Oh, gosh. And they're not being funny. They're not cheap, are they? Mind you, they don't want to be cheap because they're beautiful pieces of art. You know, but when it's your hard-earned cash that you've paid out for it, you want the postal service to look after it, don't you? As you say, you pay enough for the shipping. Can you claim back on it, Lisa? Duck off all day yesterday. I was catching up on the Doreen Jones Halloween sale today. On this one, it's been a sale again. The Doreen Jones one's really nice. I'm doing it through you, Duck off. I am doing it through you because I keep watching it every time you put a piece up. Shiny Shazza for the... Oh, she's on Etsy. I'll have to have a look, Yvonne. Because that's quite nice, that is. Oh, Lisa, I hope they do get sent back to her. Danielle, I had to go check my Leslie to make sure I'm caught up. Are you caught up, Danielle? Hello, Rachel Ray. How are you? You okay? I've just been showing these, Rachel. We're on about the Christmas ones they've done. That's that Lotus one, Rachel. It's so nice. So just saying that I want the glittery Christmassy one now. No, but Stephanie was gracious enough to say she'd do them for me again or give me... Oh, Lisa, that's nice. It is, isn't it, Danielle? Darrell Jones's Halloween sale's really nice. Well, what I've seen of Duck Offs anyway. And everybody else that's doing it. It does really look a really nice one. Oh, is Luna having cuddles? Oh, give her a belly rub off me. Lily Lou's on the camel saddle cutched up. She wants her dad to go on the settee so she can cutch on the settee with him. She keeps hinting, but he's not taking the hint to your dad.
No, I'm busy.
He said he's busy whittling away, yeah. So, Rachel, you can't do any craft, and then if you've got a Luna on your lap, you have to forego it all.
Whittle with Withington.
Whittle with Withington, is that what it's called? Oh, this is what we're on about when we're on about the Doreen Jones Halloween. You'll see why it's really nice. How nice is that? Oh my God, have I got it all in? There you go, that's a better bit. Isn't that... Oh, that mummy's just perfect, isn't it? That is going to be immense when it's done. Hiya, Ginger. Hiya, you all right? Oh, Yolanda says nice lap A lap warmer, Luna is, yeah, but no, it's coochie. Liz, I'm doing the penguins. Them. That's what I'm doing. From every moment. For my mama. The crosses are so neat. They're brilliant, aren't they? I'm just clicking on that, make sure it's coming through live on my computer. Yvonne says, Rachel, enjoy your Luna cuddles. Nothing nicer than a doggy cuddle. I'm good, thanks, Ginger. Glad you're okay. Ah, Mrs. C's in the house. How are you? Feels like it's been ages. Did you all miss me last week? I forgot to ask. Did you all miss me? Was it quiet last Sunday without me? Or did you all go, thank God we've got a weekend off? It was quiet in the hotel. About 8 o'clock, I looked at my watch and thought, I'll be chatting all to you lot. We did think about trying to set it up in the hotel, but then we thought, no, that's a bit much. Oh, you're making lots of things. Have you sold out though, haven't you? Mrs. C, when I looked on there wasn't much left. Where is Cal? Claire, I'm here. You still see me? I missed the live, but work was so busy I wouldn't be able to be on it anyway. No, there was no live, duck off. We missed last week. Oh, was it strange to have a Sunday? Oh, thanks, Rachel. I bet you were all blinking busy thinking, yes, peace and quiet. Haven't sold out, but going to be restocking this week, so trying to get my butt into gear to make things. Well, I think you've done well though, haven't you, by the look of it? You should be very proud of yourself. And you, Rachel. Was it over 1,000 sales you've had? I saw, Rachel, that's one heck of an achievement. You've both worked hard on your Etsy shops. And you've managed to do what the people want, as they say. And that's half the battle, isn't it? As they say. Well, they say. You've still got to hard work, though. We lost you for a minute or two, Cal, but all good. Oh, did you? Did you lose me for a minute or two? You didn't tell me that you lost me. Usually it says up there if it goes, but let me know if it goes again and I'll try and transfer the computer onto a different site and then it'll all go to the phone. Then I decided to do the 20 peppermint purple sal. I only need a couple of colours, so why not do it right? Exactly. Yes, I've got mine. I've got mine and Tree's threads came in. So I've just ordered some needle minders because I thought, yeah, you've got to have the needle minders to go with it, haven't you? You're going to do that, Sal. And my materials come in to do the 2020 peppermint purple sal. So I can now start on that one because the material come in for that. Only plain Ada. Because I've ordered that weeks ago. Mine just keeps saying loading. Oh, he's working on a spoon. He is. He's working on a spoon. Hang on, I might not be able to answer you a minute. I'm going to see if I can swap the... I don't think I can take the computer off anymore, can I? Because I can't go on to... Because my laptop now won't pick up Wi-Fi, will it? So I can't even put it onto Wi-Fi, can I? Can somebody write in the description bar to try refreshing? Grant, can you hear me on yours?
Oh, hang on.
Can you see me and hear me on yours?
I'm not. Hang on. It's thinking about it.
Is yours twirling as well?
No, it's not 12.
Can you see me though?
Hey Lisa, how are you?
No, I can't.
Hey Claire.
You've gone back to the beginning.
Don't talk, Claire.
Have you gone back to the beginning?
I do love this one.
I don't know.
You're just fine for me.
Hey Lisa.
Grant's playing it in the background.
It says up there, like if it goes, but
That's you.
let me know if
Yeah.
it goes again, and I'll try and
You need to
transfer
press the
it
live
to-
button on yours because you're following behind.
and it will all go to the phone.
Alright.
Yeah. It should be
I'll
alive,
try
but they've
again.
just said on Rachel can hear me and see me. Marilyn can see me. Mrs. C can see me. M can see me now. Max can see me.
Live chat.
Hi, Sarah. I don't know what's going on then.
Oh,
Have you got live chat?
Button on yours, 'cause you're following behind.
Don't put the volume on because it's playing havoc with it here. Paul. I don't know, folks. I'm very sorry. I'm not reading that out, Trace. Annie can hear me. Hi, Janice. Hi, Sarah. I don't know if I did say hi that you were in. Am I back, Claire? I don't know what happened then because some are seeing it, some are not. Claire, try refresh if it goes again. I really don't know what's happening then because it's not saying on my. Usually it says on my phone that it needs to. It's lost signal, but it hasn't said that. And not everybody's losing me, so I don't know. But I have upgraded my broadband to fibre 2, which is supposed to be a lot better. And then broadband's been down in our area for about since I got it. So today was the first day that's supposed to be near enough back up and running properly. So we'll see. We'll just see if it's going to behave itself. I'm not sure if it's going to or not. That's all right. Because I can always turn my main phone. No, because my phone's on. This is on the other one, isn't it? Yeah, it's on 3. It isn't connected to that. No, you are definitely not wrong, Trish. Yes, you are definitely not wrong. Oh, Rachel, you're not frogging. What one are you working on? I know, Trish, yeah. You said it. That's what I did. I was just thinking about talking to now. I finished a row of cable and it went funny. I don't know. Don't know. Somebody's playing tricks with us, I think, on the internet. It's not behaving itself. Usually it's just the hamsters, isn't it? But for some reason it's playing war. File canvases from FG normal, but in the search bar QF. Okay, thanks Rosebud, I'll have a look. Because I do like that round one. Lee's frogging is when you have when you cross stitch and you've cross stitched a section and then you realise that something's not quite right and you've got to undo it all. And because you have to rip it all out, like rib, 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 the frog. So it's frogging. I had to ask because I had no idea to begin with. I remember Tracy from Tracy's House Crafts, is it, or something? She was on about frogging. I thought, what the hell is that? So I private messaged her and I said, what's frogging? Am I being a bit slow? Yeah, but frogging's undoing your work. And she went, and I said, I still don't get it. And she went, rip, rip it, rip it, rip it, rip it. Ah, then the penny did drop eventually. Hey. Took me a while. They have been installing Virgin Media in my cul-de-sac, so don't feel cut. I'm not going to touch it, I promise. There, watch. Hey, says you tell her. Yeah, I promise I won't. Not going to touch that phone, because if I touch that phone, it'll all go pear-shaped. Totally pear-shaped. A twisted rainbow sampler. Oh, that sounds nice. I messed up on the butterfly wing, and I realised when I'd finished. Oh no! Have you got to rip it all out? The whole butterfly. I'd cry. That's awful. Can you not? I was going to say, bodge it, but when you know that you've done it, it's like, oh no. Oh, is that the blanket, Yvonne? This is a blanket Yvonne's working on. They're nice greys, they are. Look at that. She's crocheting that. That is beautiful. I need to go and find my granny blanket and carry on doing it, because I did start a granny blanket, well, a granny square that's started turning into a blanket. But I don't know where it is. Nearly the whole orange section. Oh, send me a pic. Everything, that's awful. Oh, no. I just say the blended on the dark quill set. It is, and it Trace. It is absolutely amazing. I haven't got, how far did I get? Let me get it out. Ooh, don't you fall. This is what we're on about, Dark Queen of the Sal. See, I got to there, so I'm on the 550s. So I stopped, I did these, and I did enjoy it, but I got to there and got a bit tired, so I thought I'm not doing any more. Because Billy, Molly and Mandy said don't mess up, so I had to put it away, just in case I messed up completely. But I have got out of it. They have done a beautiful job, though, on this Sal, to be fair to them. Oh, no, Rachel. That's what Rachel's got her. And you see, she's messed up by there. So she's got to undo that lot. And that's so nice and neat, look. It looks perfect, doesn't it? Oh, I feel for you, mate. I really do feel for you. Oh, look how much trees has done. Look at that. You've done loads. I seem to be so far behind. Rachel, have you done any more on yours? Have you finished the 550 on Dark Queen? Because I was going along with Rachel. Well, I started with Pippa. And then, no, I started with Rachel. And I was trying to catch up Rachel. But she's too quick. So when Rachel's video finished, I watched Pippa and I finished that to the 550. And then I got a bit tired, so I stopped. Just finished the 550. It's such a lovely colour, though. The colours way on these are magnificent. Really are. Yeah, Lise, that's right. It's as bad as dropping a full tray of drills all over your canvas. Yeah, you don't want to be doing it. Don't you, Em? I do. But I'm learning now that if I'm tired, don't do it. Because, yeah, Froggy comes then when you're tired. Everybody will tell you. If you're tired, like me and Mr. Frog are best mates. He is my best mate when it comes to cross stitching because he's always there. Always got to bring him out. And when I think, nope, I'm not going to bring him out this time, you can guarantee he'll rear his ugly little head somewhere along the line. Duck off. I really want to start Dark Queen of the Sea, but ended up not having a big enough fabric, and now I have to wait for delivery. Oh no! Oh no! Lisa's, that's my motto too. I bought easy count and I'm still crap at it. What are you on 14 count, or have you gone for a smaller one? I'm glad I started on 14 count, because if I'd have started on anything more than that, I think I'd have probably given up. I did try it years ago and gave it up because I just couldn't do it. I think you've got to be in the right frame of mind as well. Yeah, you did 14. You could always try a 12 and see if that works better for you. Because it is a matter, once you find the fabric that you feel comfortable working in, that makes a big difference as well. 14 count, I can see. I do struggle with the 28 count. But I do 2 over 2 on the 28 count. But I am doing Marissa's charity one over 1 over 1. No? Yeah, I think I'm doing it 1 over 1 on 28 count. And I do find that really difficult. I need to have a magnifying glass, really. because that is, you know, I'm really straining to see, to make sure I get the X in the right place. It's the counting that's the issue, is it? You should be easy counting, should help. Or try a more simpler pattern that hasn't got many colour changes. I tell you a good one to do is to do long dog samplers and do them all in one colour, but pick a smaller one. There are big ones, but try a smaller one. Or pick something that's pretty simple and do it all in one colour. Because that helps, and it doesn't matter so much if you make a boo-boo. No, you stick to your DPs then. Yeah, Trees is right. Pattern Keeper is a game changer if you get that and use that. Honestly, it really helped me. And Trees will tell you she's helped me put my patterns on there. And Pippa helped me the other day when I was because Trees would have been in bed sleeping. Because I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I still haven't done it, but I need to do that, and I keep forgetting. Putting part 2 on there, but it does help immensely. And you can work out as well, if something doesn't look right, you can work out where you've gone wrong as well with that, which is nice. And it tells you your progress as well. And it's nice when it says, when you think you've only done about 20 stitches and it says you've done like over 100, it's like, oh wow, because you look at your work and it doesn't look like that you've done much. But then when it tells you that you've done like 300 stitches, you do feel a little bit better about it then, even though it looks like a tiny little section that you've done. That one's gone a wonky wonky. Then it's not so bad. Frog in Silk is both annoying and satisfying, so soft but so fluffy. Does it rip though, Rachel, when you pull the silk back through though? That'd be my fear. You know, it's separate like, as you're saying, got our fluffy. Because I'm doing this Dinky Dye silks on my Northern Star, and I've made a bit of a, I don't know what I've done, but I've gotten a right pickle and it's all mushed up and in a knot, and I was trying to undo it and bits were coming off, and oh, so I put it away because I think I'm going to end up ripping the fabric, so I'm going to have to go outside in the daylight or something and do it, make sure that I can see exactly where it's all tangled in what threads where. That one's gone really winky wonky. That'll annoy me. I had a hissy fit last night and they put it in, but oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yvonne, my next challenge is to teach myself to use the sewing machine. I've had a brand new one which I inherited when Mum passed away, but I've never taken the cover. Do it. I'm using a winky wonky sewing machine. I'm never sewed, and it doesn't only sews one stitch when it feels like it. Isn't it, Grant? And you have to keep stopping. It only stitches about 2 or 3 inches, and then I probably have to unknot it, take it apart, rethread it all. Something to say we had to take the casing off because the thread had gone round all the inners. And then I can stitch maybe 6 or 7 inches, and then it'll go again. And then now it won't do anything at the moment, will it? It's decided to this afternoon. So this afternoon I've been sewing for 3.5 hours. I'll show you. Excuse my arm going across the screen. But this is all I achieved in 3.5 hours on my sewing machine. Now these were already pre-cut. So I finished the big one, this one, right? And it works perfect, lining. So I did that one to go with that one, and it was pre-cut. What? I know. Then I thought, right, I've done that. I'm going to do my Christmas one, because this is the ones I'm going to, Christmas one is the ones I'm giving my Patreons. Right? It's sewed about 3/4 of this. Well, it's sewed a side, broke, sewed half a side, broke, and it was like that all the way. And then when I went to do the lining bit, it went kaput. So the inside lining I've had to sew by hand in there, all round that, because I wanted to see what it looked like. So Yvonne, if you've got a machine that does more than 1 stitch, you'll be fine. fine. Because if I can actually turn out a bag, even though it took 3.5 hours, you'll be able to do it fine. So get on that sewing machine, girl. I was chatting to Mum and she said it was useless. Oh, no, just go for it. Just leave that pattern and maybe find another one. Danielle, you do, because it is a beautiful one, the Southern Star. Please just go for it. As I say, it's a little unroot, just a little. I like tall, winky, wonky banks, though, Cal. If I don't get on with it, I will send the sewing machine to you. Oh, bless you. Yeah, my Winky Wonky Bags. I think it's a good name, though, Winky Wonky Bags. Because, look, like, I don't think you're supposed to have that bit like that. Are you really? See, that one's gone like that, although I sewed that bit by hand. And then you go into a point. What's that one got? Now, that one hasn't got... It was got a little bit of a Winky Wonky side on there. And then it's more level on there. But I think I'm sewing them the same way, but everyone comes out different way. So, but you lot will love them. Even if it's just to put your dust cloths in them. They'll come in handy for something. Or you could use them as a dust cloth, I suppose, if they don't work. Yolanda, I'm not cross-stitched in years. I did some since I had my cats. Someone will always steal my... Yeah, that's the only trouble here. Cats do like the yarn. Trees, yes, my machine is possessed. My dad did say, though, today, didn't he? You're going to bring my mum's down, or my mum's, but hers is like 30-odd. It's over 30-odd years old, hers is.
I'll buy you a new one on Saturday.
Well, let me get mum's down. No, let me get mum's down and have a go, because I only need one stitch. Just want one stitch to work. That's it. That's all I need. Don't need nothing else to make the project bags. Just one stitch that doesn't, doesn't do what it wants when it wants. I can see me starting a hate. Oh, I admire anybody that does a Haid DP or a Haid cross stitch, because it would do my Sweden. I just couldn't be able to concentrate enough on that. Because Tracy's doing one, isn't she? From what's Tracy's new channel name? Is it Craft? All the Crafts? No, Craft House. Tracy's Craft House, I think it is. She's doing a Haid diamond painting. And she just seems to be whizzing on it when she works on it. Then there's all you ladies that doing the Haids on the cross stitches. It's just like, they're just way too big and out of my league. Way too big and out of my league. I have my grandmother's from when they got married, and it seems beautifully. Take a mum's gift. I am going to... do you know what? My sister had... And my dad got rid of it, and my mum went mental when she found out, because she didn't realise he'd got rid of it, because she'd stored it away. And she had a singer that was actually still attached to the table, and had the metal legs, and then you pressed on the metal pedal to make the singer go. And that was a really good sewing machine. You know, it was a bit gafangle because you had to turn the handle sometimes because the pedal didn't want to work, but apart from that, it was working fine. Do you know what I mean? And he chucked it. My mum did go mental, but that was a really good. But they say singers today aren't as good, don't they? I was reading some reviews on different sewing machines, and a lot of people were saying that the singer wasn't as good anymore as it used to be. I don't think anything is as good as it used to be made, though. Years ago, things were made to last, weren't they? Like 50, 60 years ago, they made something to last years. I can remember my first washing machine when I moved out of a house. I think I had it over nearly 12 years before it went. And the first one we had together, we had, what, 10 years? Wasn't it? Near enough 10 years. Then, these ones are only lasting a couple of years. And there's so much wrong with them. So I really don't think they make anything to last. I'm doing a Haid DP as well. I'm doing the mini Gypsy Fireflies. Are you? Well done, you. Duck off. I'm waiting for another set. Oh! I don't know what I've done. I've just pressed something. Sorry, guys. Hang on. There you go. I pressed something by accident then on my computer. Waiting for another sale and then I'm starting ahead. Oh, you duck off. Oh, God, you're all so brave. If you get your hands on an old working sewing machine, you've struck gold. I know. You've had some in your place, but they're broken, haven't they?
Ones.
Yeah. Do they still have the sewing machine attached to them when you've had the frames?
Very rarely. Very rarely.
What do they do with the sewing machines when they take them off? They're the ones in the showroom.
Yeah.
Grant's
I'll
made
have a look tomorrow.
gets a lot of the bases in, don't you? Of the sewing machine, just the Singer sewing machine bases, which he's made chairs, didn't you? Was it chairs out of them?
Tables and
Chairs, yeah, because they're so sturdy. If you get your hand, oh yeah. Rachel says, "Hey, it isn't hard. Just takes forever. I never. I haven't got that many years left in me anymore, Rachel, to do it. I'm 53 now. I'd need another 50 years to do one or more." But I do admire you all. I'm going to cough, sorry, peoples. Max, I have an old Singer machine. It has a big wheel at the side. Do you use it, Max? Because you must use it. They are such a fantastic piece of machinery. They really are amazing. But like I said to Grant, I don't want a fancy machine if I can't use my mum's. I said I just want a simple machine that just does, because I ain't going to be doing fancy dancy stuff and I'm not going to be making clothes with it. Do you know what I mean? Millie might, but I won't. You know, as much as I can do, make project bags or pillowcases or duvet covers or things like that, that would be my limit. Do you know what I mean? I ain't going to be able to do much else. Says, I fancy doing abundant garden fan. I'd like to say lovely, but I haven't got a clue what that is. Nope, it's in the loft. I bet there's probably most singers are in people's lofts. They don't get used anymore. But mind you, the ones with the big wheels, are they quite hard work if I remember. I would think, if you haven't got the pedal. But my sister used to sew clothes and everything on it before she was ill. And she was only like 10 or 11. But she was a whiz on it. She made quilted baby blankets on there and everything. She did some on the machine and then finished what the machine wouldn't do. She'd done by hand. And I say she was only about 10, 11, something like that. I didn't have the patience at that age. I had no interest. If it didn't work the first time, it got through, and I'm a bit like that now. Well, I suppose I have got more patience now, haven't I, than I used to with things. But like that sewing machine a couple of years ago, and I'd thrown it out the door, wouldn't I? But I have been sitting and taking it apart, and I don't mean just taking the bobbin out and giving it clean. I mean taking all of it apart and cleaning it and making sure that it all works. And I think I can't do any more damage than it already is in. You will, Trace. Do you know what? That's something I always wanted to do, quilting. I did buy a magazine once, a couple of years, oh, more than a couple of years, probably 10 years ago. And it was every week you'd get, you'd get the magazine with part 1, part 2, whatever, and you get bits of the quilt for you to sew, all these different shapes to sew together. And I thought, right, I'm going to do it. I bought a few quilting books. Nah, I did think about 3 weeks, and that ended up going in the bin. I couldn't make head nor tail and get me shapes to match and to fit in together, and then yeah. So yeah, I didn't do any more of that. It went out the window. Just putting that politely. Swap to a lighter one. Rebecca says, I'm working on a Haid. It's a retired pattern, but it's called Greatest Storyteller. It would take me years to complete. Oh, that sounds a nice one though. That sounds as if it's going to have loads of books and things in it, does it? Can't get the pick, Em. Never mind. Lee says, I'm 48 on Friday, so we were with on that one, Callum, trying out the cross-stitch game app. You can make a pattern from your own photos, print in an A5 size, going to see what it looks like as a DP. Well, why not? Why not? Give it a whirl. If it doesn't look right or you don't like it, well, at least you tried. That is my motto. If you don't try, I tell the girls, if you don't have a go, you don't know. If it doesn't work, you weren't. If it doesn't work, you weren't any worse off than you were before you started, because you didn't have it then either. See, I'm very wise with other people. I need to be wise like that with myself, I think. What do you think, Grant?
Yes, quite right.
Yeah. Why is it we can give other people good advice, but we can't give ourselves good advice? This is what we need to learn, isn't it? To give ourselves as good advice as we give everybody else.
You end up repeating yourself. Talking to yourself.
Yeah. Probably. Where's the dog? Oh, she's there.
I don't know.
Way to use extra drills. Exactly. I don't keep my drills now anymore, but I put them in my little pot. Or my little pots now. I've got a few little pots now. In a little collection, which will look nice on a shelf. Especially if the sun hits it. It would look amazing. And also I could always put them on a shelf outside in the garden, because that would look amazing as well. Can you imagine the sun shining on your glass with all the drills and everything, and it hits some of the faucets on them? It'd be very nice. Yes, Pups is dreaming. Is she dreaming?
Yeah.
She alright?
Yes, she's fine.
Not having a bad dream, are you, baby girl? She's making a lot of noises if she's going to start crying. Pups, you okay? You had a bad dream? Mummy shoo the bad dreams away. Yeah? Mummy shoo them away? I love it when she dreams and then the legs are going as if she's running like mad, doesn't she? Her legs are going as if she's chasing something. Grant's looking at me, so yeah, whatever. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Look at that. I've seen that somewhere before. Who's that by, Rebecca? Because I've seen that before somewhere. Recently. Has that been on something, or have you shown it on something? Have you shown it on Facebook or something? Because that is gorgeous. I've definitely seen that. I'm thinking, have you put it up or something? Because that is going to be a wow one. That is how I would have loved to lived, with a porch like that, and being brought up like that, sitting on there while he's doing the corn, and you there with your drink, and you've been helping in the fields, and you're sunning yourself. Oh, it'd be my ideal, that would have been. Everybody says, wow, that's lovely. It is, isn't it? I've definitely seen that somewhere recently. So I don't know whether an artist has been up putting it up, or whether you've put it up, Rebecca, or what. But I remember seeing it because I thought, yes, that's my ideal way of living, that would have been. I couldn't live like it now. I'm too old and bloody decrepit, but back then I could have. I've been quite happy. You'd like that when you're an old farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, big porch.
Yes.
2 old farts on the decking outside, or veranda, or porch, whatever you want to call it, rocking back and forth. Banjos playing.
Corn pipe.
Yeah, corn pipe in your
Straw
mouth.
hat.
Yeah, straw hat, away to go. Yeah. Oh dear. Sorry, Lee. Bob Byerly is the artist. I don't think I posted it. It might be somewhere else. Yeah, definitely seen it. Oh, Rachel says she's got no porch, but we're welcome to live the farm life there. Rachel is I tell you what, you're going to have an abundance of visitors when this thing goes away, and we can all visit everybody.
Where does Rachel live?
Island,
Oh.
Carey, just by near Carey. Near Carey, aren't you? It's near. I'm sure she's near Carey. Down the bottom on the. Down the bottom on the left-hand side. Down in the bottom corner there. If I get a telescope and point it, I might just be able to see it from Aberystwyth. Not. Southwest Kerry. There you go. Southwest Kerry. She's a long way from home. She is a long way from home, bless her. But she's getting the Irish twang now. Aren't you, Rachel? Getting the Irish twangs coming out now, every now and again. On certain words.
She's not telling the Irish jokes. Then.
No. Best not. Oh, Pop-Pop's and Natter. Everybody could hear that big sigh.
It's too hot. Is.
Is she?
I bet she's too hot.
Why is the radiators on?
No, they're not.
Well, she shouldn't be hot then, should she? Because it's cold out. I bought the material pack from Karen Needlebag off of Instagram. Maybe you've seen this. She might have been. I've definitely seen it. It's Facebook or Instagram. I don't go on anything else. Rachel says, all are welcome. Bring your own poison. I will, Rachel. Might bring some homemade slow gin or some homemade slow vodka. I just said to Grant, I'm sure it's slow season at the moment. We might need to go out next weekend. Have a little scan. Ask Ray tomorrow.
We need a frost first. Best
Why?
to pick them after the first frost.
Is it? Yeah, but the farmer chopped them all off the blinking hedge last time we waited for the frost, though, didn't he?
Yes, he cut the hedge.
He cut the hedge and cut all the sloes off. So then he had enough to give Ray, didn't we? Yeah, Rachel says, yeah, waiting for the first frost.
Well, we'll pick them and stick them in the freezer.
Yeah, pick them and stick them in the freezer and see if that makes any difference. But it is nice. You wouldn't think something so sour, because sloes, oh, have you ever tasted a sloe on its own? It's the most disgusting thing you can put in your mouth, isn't it? It dries your mouth out in seconds, doesn't it? But oh, turn it into gin. Well, turn normal gin into slow gin, and it's like yummy.
It's probably a little sugar you put in it.
That's beside the point. There's some there in that box as well still, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty lethal. Might have a topple of that later. That might help me sleep a bit. Sleep a bit better. Yeah, she does, Liz. Every now and again, Rachel gives us a bit of her Irish lint in her voice. Lily's doing not too bad at the moment, Duckoff. She's still on rice and chicken. I'm just introducing some of her kibble back in. So I'm going to see how she gets on. Yeah, Lisa, as I said to Grant, they should be out now. Lisa, she puts hers in the freezer, so maybe that's an idea. Maybe go next weekend,
Yes,
pick them,
we
and put them
shall.
in the freezer. Lisa did that to the kids once. It was hilarious. She said, give them a slow night. Yeah, there might be, yeah. But then, yes, I nearly had a vision of that. You picking up the kids and sticking them in the freezer. Yeah, but I tell you what, slow vodka's nice as well. Because I'd not heard of slow vodka, and we had some, didn't we? We got a load, so I said to Grant, I'm going to try slow vodka, make it in, see if the vodka.
Is nice, isn't it?
The blueberry vodka.
Blueberry gin we made, that was the nicest.
Oh, the blueberry gin, yeah, that was lovely. I want to do blackberries, but blackberries are a bugger to pick. So I didn't get the idea, and they were so expensive in the shop to buy fresh blackberries. So I'd have paid like 3 times what it would have cost me just to go into a supermarket and buy a bottle of blackberry gin. Do you know what I mean?
It's not the same.
No, it isn't quite the same as making your own. And nothing nicer than 3 weeks after you've made it. It's like, it's all ready to go. Mrs. Coffee said, okay, I come back and I hear, put the kids in the freezer and vodka. What are you all doing? I have a feeling Rachel is behind. How did you know, Mrs. C? Rachel comes in and it's either food or alcohol. What is a sloe? It's a berry. What's it?
Comes from the blackthorn.
Yeah, from the blackthorn. Yeah, Rachel says sloe is a berry on the blackthorn tree. See, she's on the ball. I had to ask my hubby what it was. It's a bad year for blackberries this year. It is. There's nothing coming on them. There's a couple of, well, there's loads of bushes down the side of the road, isn't it? The grass has all got fumes on them. I said, yeah, but you can wash them. But there's bugger all on them. Absolutely bugger all. And I ain't going ferreting in blackberry bushes because it hurts. Lisa says we take sloe straight out of freezer, pour boiling water, it bursts the skin, then they don't have to prick them. Gives them a great flavour to the gin. I like the way this girl works. Because I have sat there for a long time pricking my sloes with a pin, haven't I?
You have a production line going, don't you?
Yeah, get the kids in the production, give them a pin each and say, right, that's your job for today. You can earn yourself 50p if you do all them sloes for me. But I suppose if I put them in the sieve, pour the hot water on it, they burst the skin. Yes, that's pretty nifty idea, isn't it? See, this is how you find things out on my live. Now we all know how to make slow gin or slow vodka.
Can you defrost them in the microwave and burst them?
It wouldn't be the same, would it? It's splat all over my microwave, thank you very much. Or you could slice them up. It is more fun getting the kids. We got the kids, did help us last time though, didn't they? Well, for a while until they got bored. It sounded a really good job when you first suggested to them. They were dead keen, weren't they? And then they sort of got through about half a pound and then they could see there's still another couple of pounds to do. It's like, nah, you're all right, Mum. We'll leave that job to you. Doesn't burst as well in the microwave, it explodes more. Oh, it's the reason I have you lot on my live, isn't it? You learn it all. You learn it all.
Well, I can make pickled eggs as well.
Well, I've got Sarita's making us pickled onions. Anybody else like pickled eggs? Grant is a bugger, right? If you make pickled eggs, it's both. I usually make them probably now this time, and then they're ready for nice, really nice for Christmas. But the only trouble is somebody can't wait till Christmas, and a week, well, not even a week later, says, "Can I have them? Are they ready yet? Can I eat them?" And now Jessie had some, and now she's just as bad. So I haven't made any. Do you want me to make some pickled eggs? I could make some, actually. So I've got some jars.
Remember that woman Mike worked with?
Oh.
She decided to make some pickled eggs, and after 6 weeks, she said, "Oh, nobody told me you had to boil them first."
Did you hear that? A friend of Grant's said a lady he knew, she was told her to just put the eggs in the vinegar and they'd pickle. And 6 weeks later, she came back and said, "Nobody told me you had to cook the eggs first. You just put the whole eggshell, you know, she hadn't even cooked them, just put the whole thing in pickling vinegar and thought the vinegar would cook it inside the egg or something. I don't know. Oh my God, I bet that was a mess."
Nobody told me you had to cook the boil them first.
Bless. See, sometimes we all need a little bit of helping hand and being told exactly what we gotta do. That'd probably be me, actually. Pickled tomatoes. I've never done pickled tomatoes. Pickled eggs. Pickled eggs and a packet of crisps.
Yes, with Tabasco sauce.
Oh, no, I don't like Tabasco sauce. See, he's got to ruin it. I said pickled egg and a packet of cheese and onion crisps. Already salted even. Or even salt and vinegar. Salt and vinegar is quite nice. And then, lovely. Shake it all up. Way to go. And he goes, go and put Tabasco sauce on top as well. No. Okay, trees, go and get her settled. Say hi to your mum from me. Nick loves pickled eggs, does he? Nice, aren't they? I never used to. Didn't like them when I was growing up. And I didn't like them in my 20s, but as I've got older, mind you, I used to have them just pickled eggs, didn't have them in a packet of crisps. And then one night in the pub, somebody introduced me to pickled eggs in a packet of crisps, and I was like, yes, please, thank you very much. I know, Lise, but she, poor woman didn't know, bless her. Sometimes, some people you have to spell it exactly out. I've heard somebody say about pickled walnuts, but oh my gosh, what's that's come up now? Freeloader. But I've never heard it. I've never tried walnuts. But I bet walnuts are expensive to buy, though, aren't they, Annie? Granted, like pickled walnuts. Yvonne said I craved pickled eggs when I was pregnant with my others. Did you? Do you still like them? Because I found if I did have a craving, I don't like it anymore. I just buy pickling vinegar back, and then I just stick it in a jar. Boil the eggs, put the eggs in, and then just fill it up with pickling vinegar. Years ago, you can buy just normal vinegar and buy a pack of seasoning stuff for it, pickling season. But now I just already buy the pickling vinegar because it's a lot easier and cheaper. And then just leave it. Leave it. Leave it for about 6 weeks, and it's lovely. Well, in Grant's case, leave it for a week, and then he's in there. Oh, was she? Sorry.
Was Josh good at this?
No, I did.
Oh.
Last night, I poured myself a bloody great big one.
Oh. Did it work?
No, because I was waiting for Josh, wasn't I?
Oh, yes.
So,
Sorry.
no, I was waiting for him to get home, so I was getting a bit nervy. So I poured myself one. And he said, I want to put 2 large pans of eggs boiling to pickle, and we decided to go, and when we got back, they were all over the ceiling. Oh my God. Oh, but that was a nice mess. Lisa says, that was like a kid I went to college with. Chef told her to do some chicken stock, so when it was ready, he tipped the stock down the drain and kept the carcass. Oh, bless. Oh, I bet Chef wasn't happy. And he says, I'll buy them ready done in the supermarket. It's not quite the same. You've got to make them. Oh, Andy, I can imagine the mess. So, ugh. Bits of egg everywhere. Oh, I tell you what, guys, that bread that Millie and Jessie made bread. Oh, well, I only did my patrons would know because I put a video up for them. But Millie made pesto, red pesto bread. And Jessie made cheese and onion bread yesterday. Oh my flipping God. Oh my flipping God. They are gorgeous. Millie's like had to roll hers. So she made the bread, laid it out thin, put the pesto on and parmesan. No, parmesan one on the outside. That was it. The red pesto she made. Put it layered on the bread, rolled it up like a bit like a Swiss roll thing, cooked it. Gorgeous. Jessie made the cheese and onion one. Oh, they were to die for. We had them today for dinner. Oh, we still got loads left, but we had it with cheeses and hams. Boy, it was nice. I felt quite as if I was abroad. It was so nice. Oh. Clean forgot about them, I bet. Oh, you didn't when you got home though. Ireland is beautiful, not done south yet, but was born in Northern. Where are you, Yvonne? Oh, lovely. He says we put tomatoes in white wine vinegar, sugar, herbs, cook until hot in the oven, then leave it better than tinned tomatoes. Just rinse a little before use. See, I don't particularly like tinned tomatoes. I'm not a big tomato person. I do like green tomato and runner bean chutney though. It's about the only thing I do sort of like. Oh yeah, Christy, it's my little stalkers in. Don't have to say, nice for you to pop in and say hi, sweetheart. Hope you're all okay. Mind you, Lise, well, everybody, if it's got food in the title, I usually like it. Not many foods I don't like. And pickling, well. But, yeah, with the girls making this bread, because we're trying to go back to making, I want to, my mum taught me how to make basic stuff. You know, because she where she lived, we weren't able to go to the shop. And she lived in the middle of nowhere. So, you had to make your bread, you had to make your pickles. You you grew all your vegetables, and what you couldn't eat, you pickled. You either, like your beetroots and all that, or you'd put them in chutneys. You know, so nothing got wasted. So I want to try and pass some of that on to the girls, because I think, you know, especially with what's been happening and people being shut in and not getting the supplies and things, I want them to be able to look after themselves the old ways as well. Oh no, Rachel. Oh, that looks awful. For anybody who didn't see, that's what Rachel done, which is absolutely beautiful. And then she spotted the mistake, and that's now what she's got pile of. That's what frogging is, if people don't know. It's taking it from there and putting it over there in a big pile. And crying as you're doing it. You've done a fair bit though, fair play. You've got a fair bit of it out. That's not bad going. You know. Yeah, I would definitely be crying, Rachel, with that. Frogging's not a nice thing to have to do. So I think I'll be looking for some pickling vinegar tomorrow. My friend is making me some pickled onions, because I hate peeling pickled onions. Well, I hate pickling the onions, and then you've got to salt them overnight and all that caravy. And she can sit and peel 2 or 3 bags at a time, the massive bags, the 5 kilo bags, and she won't have a tear in her eyes. Doesn't affect her. Me, peel 1 onion and I'm crying like a baby. Do you know what I mean? Lisa said I'd cry and throw it. Daniel says, ouch. It was a fluffy mess now to restart it. Oh, bless you. See, that's the hardest bit, isn't it? Oh. You think all them hours you put in that work you put in, and then you got to frog it, and then, oh. No, but it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. Sometimes I look at things and I think, oh, shall I bulge it? And then I think, nah, because I know, and I'll be constantly looking at where I know the mistake is. I mean, nobody else would probably know that it's a mistake. But I'm the type of person that wouldn't stop looking at it, and it would annoy me. It would be like, oh, flipping heck. So I think in the end, just rip it out, start again. I don't think I've ever done any cross stitching without having to frog something on it. Even if it's just 2 stitches, I've always had to do, every time I work on a cross stitch, I've always had to frog. Lee says, Rachel, will you work until you catch back up tonight on it? So you're back to where you were. Lisa says, I've got a cross stitch here to do, just haven't plucked up the card. Get in there, girl, get in there. You'll be fine. No, it doesn't take as long to pull out the cross stitch as it did to put them in. Nope, you're right there. I'm totally right there. You pull them out and then take you nothing at all. Sorry, I thought I was going to hiccup there. If you put the shallots in the warm water in a bowl and peel them there, you will not shed a tear. Oh, I'll have to try that one, Annie. Rachel says I'll do my best to do it. Mum. Jolanda says, when I worked at Subways, I often had to make loads of onions, and I kept walking to the fridge to stop the crying, so when people came that I needed to help, they'd not have a cry face. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Yeah, that would be... Let's see, oh, that poor girl at Subway, she's always crying, you know, when you go in there. Always got tears in her eyes. I feel so sorry for her. Can imagine, can't you? Yeah, but guys, you've got to make cheese and onion bread. If you like the flavours, cheese and onion. Oh my gosh, cheese and onion bread. Grant likes the pesto. I don't mind pesto, but I'm not a massive fan. You know, it's not something I eat very often. But cheese and onion flavour. Is it Sorrento ham? What's it called? Is it Sorrento ham? We had some of that today. I've never tried that before. I got a platter of different like salamis and things like that, and hams to go with the breads, and got Grant some stinky cheese as well. And we all sat down and we all said it was a really nice change because it's something that we've never had before, and it was lovely, absolutely. And I got some vine tomatoes. I had one slice of that. Grant had the rest, but I enjoyed my one slice. And he got some black peppers. I never knew you could get black peppers, but they're about a quarter of the size of a red and green pepper. So he had some of that. I didn't like the look of it. Millie tried it. She said it did taste peppery. She said it, but Grant loved it. He said, oh, it's really nice for a change, something totally different, tastes and whatever. Yeah, Lise, we often do a picky tea. That's what we call them, pickies. I'm glad somebody else calls them pickies as well. My mum used to do the best pickies out. The girls are more happy if I just put a selection of things on the table and say, have what you want. We do that at Christmas as well. Like some people, I suppose the posh people call it a buffet. We call it pickies. But if you'd like buffets, or buffets, it's the same sort of thing as a buffet, but not as posh as buffets. I said to the girls, I'm going to try. My mum used to do this thing with chicken thighs, and she used to pull the skin up and then stuff it all with stuffing. And no, she didn't. I'm telling a lie. She used to. No, she didn't. What did she do? She used to put something under the skin. Yeah, she pull the skin up. That's it. She used to put a very thin layer of the stuffing. I am right. Thin layer of stuffing under the skin, and I mean thin layer. And then she used to roll it so it'd have no bones in it. She'd take all the bones and then she'd roll it in another spoonful or so of stuffing, and then skewer it together with a cocktail stick and cook it. And oh my god, because she made her own stuffing, it was so nice. You know when your mouth just drools. It was just so nice. I said to the girls, I'm going to have to make it for them, because I don't think they remember any of that, of what their nan used to cook for buffets and things. Oh, tiny puffer fish is in the house. Everybody say hi. You right? You at mum's? You okay? You all right? Is mum been in trying to sort out the room for a craft room? Bet she's in there. Or is she too tired? Mind you, she's been working a lot of hours, hasn't she, as well? So, Tiny Puffer Fish is Becky's daughter, by the way, if nobody knows. And Becky's Madness and Crafts. Sorry, I'm going to slurp a big cold juice. Everybody's saying hi. This is mine too. They love it. Crusty bread with cheeses and different meats, salami, hams, olives, pickles, chicken drumsticks, and the like, followed by donuts. Oh, oh yes, I'm going to have to do it more often, I think. Oh, you at home? How come you're at home? You haven't been home in a week? Oh no. Your mum's going to be missing you then. You're in your dorm room. Josh came home from a couple of days and he went home late last night. Left you at bloody 7 o'clock at night. So I didn't get to bed till gone 1. I was watching Becky's vlog. Who else did I watch? Somebody else. I watched a load last night to try and keep my mind off him travelling, because it's 5 hours away. Then he phones me to tell me he's been redirected because there's a crash on the motorway and he didn't know where he was, and I'm hunting on the internet to try and find out where he was, because his sat nav just wanted to take him back to where he'd come from. Oh, you kids, Tiny Pufferfish, you kids, I tell you, you put us through it. But he's safely back in uni now, so drove himself. So I'm very proud that he drove himself 5 hours, bless him. Yeah, how's school going anyway, Tiny Pufferfish? Are you still enjoying it? Oh, Yolanda, it's nice, isn't it, when you got memories like that? At least I had a craft room until the youngster moved back in, and it was like, damn, it's gone. I enjoyed Mrs. Coffee's road trip vlogs also. They're lovely though, aren't they? Listening to what everybody else is up to. It's lovely. I love stuff like that. And because I'm nosy. You know, I don't mind admitting it. If I'm talking to somebody who doesn't know me, I say I'm inquisitive. But you lot know I'm nosy, so it's no good saying I'm inquisitive because you know I'm nosy. And I like to know the ins and outs. As Grant says, you like to know the ins and outs of a duck's arse. I said, yep, that's me. If you don't ask, you don't know, do you? Rosebud, I was going to do a whipping chat today, but voice. Oh, do you know what? It's your jinx at the moment, isn't it? Well, it has been for over a year. Do your whipping chats and your voice goes. Lisa, she's waiting for us to move out so she have a craft. Well, I've got a craft shed, but I just can't get in it. Well, I can get in it, but just need to tidy in. And there's spiders in it. It needs a good hoover. Okay, Max, you take care, sweetie. Oh, is Yvonne going as well? Is she gone? Have I missed her? Oh, night all. Had Grandad here for sleepover last night, says Shatty Red Bed. You take care, Yvonne. Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't realise you'd said goodbye. Tiny puffer fish. It's going. Trying to get ahead of schedule so I can have this upgoing weekend to be at home. Oh, I hope so. For you and your mum. Because I know she misses you like crazy. I haven't seen the last one, so I've got that to watch now. Is it 2 years now, Rosebud? God, that's gone quick, isn't it? No, I don't do spiders. Here she is. Becky, did you hear us talking about you? Did you? Did you hear us talking about you? I said little tiny pufferfish needs to come home and see her mama. And then I did say his mum. Well, I did say first of all, is Becky in the room getting it sorted as a craft room? She tied you in there, and she said she was now. I've got visions of you in that bedroom sorting it all out. I bet you got John to clean the carpets and everything and skirtings and tidy it all down. Ready for you to decide where you're going to put what, when and where. Probably haven't done any of that, but that's my vision, Becky, that is. That's my vision of your weekend. It has been. Oh, next weekend. Oh, look, Becky then, tiny pufferfish underneath. Mum and daughter, so sweet. I love them two people, they're so nice. Now, that one's, which one should we go for next? The red one. Oh yes, hubby made it so nice in there. Friday night I came home and it was all done. Oh, nice. Aunt Arbara's in the house. How are you? Oh, look at all the peeps are in the house. My favourite peeps are all in. So nice. On a Sunday. While I'm filling in my penguin snow. It looks like yellow snow at the moment with the way the light's shining on it though. It don't look like white snow. Although it is white. But with this light in a mine, it looks like yellow. I say you can eat snow as long as it's not yellow. Craft room is 75% done. Whoop whoop. Don't forget, we want you to vlog it. Don't forget to vlog it. We need to see all the C's. We need to see it. Because we all want to know what Becky's craft room is going to be looking like. Arbara says hi to everybody. Loads, everybody said hi, Arbara. Everybody. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Yes, it will be long. Your baby girl going to come home. I told her she's got to come home and see her mama. Becky was in her element with Mrs. Coffey said, yeah, all the organising she got to getting to do. Your favourite thing, innit, Becky, organising? I'm shit at it. I wish I was good at it, but I'm not. I'm total crap at organising. I do try. I don't get very far, but I do try. You know, I watch all these things that organise bedrooms and drawers and shelves and all that crap. And I think, right, let's have a go. Nah, never happens very good. I'm all one of these going to be sort of half organised, so I never can get to fully organised. Just doesn't happen. Hi, Yolanda. I know. Oh, everybody's got the craft room envy, Becky. They have got the craft room envy. What was that? I think somebody just sent a text. No. That's played up all right. My cat insists on going outside even though it's pouring with rain. Took him outside twice. He ran back in twice. I give him 5 minutes before he starts yelling to go out again. Yeah, they tend to do that, cats, don't they? Don't like the rain. I mind a bit like that. Try to short tail it, quick turn around and get back in. Nope, out you go. Yes, please, Rosebud. I'd be very, very grateful if you would. Because I do like that round one.
Hello.
Oh, just in time with Millie Moo. Millie Moo make Mama a drink.
Fine.
Oh, fine.
I'm busy.
You've done your hair. That's Danish braids. No? Dutch. Oh, Dutch. I was nearly there. I had the D. I had the D in the braid. That's pretty good for me. She's got two Dutch braids, one each side. She looks very
What's
pretty.
your juice?
Juice, please. Whoa, steady. Everybody's saying hi, Millie.
Hello.
She's
I'm
happy.
playing Among Us with my friends.
Are you?
Yeah.
Millie's very happy because she's now gone back into Joshua's room. She decontaminated as soon as he went last night, changed all the sheets and everything.
I'm not grumpy anymore.
So she's not grumpy anymore because she's got a space back again, hasn't you? And she can play with your mates in privacy in the bedroom, can't you?
Yeah.
What are you playing?
Among Us.
Among Us. Is that the new game, is
It's
it?
so good.
Millie
So
was
fun.
playing it on her phone, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you play it on the computer or is it just a
You
phone
can play it
game?
on the computer. I think on a PC you have to pay for it, but I've got a Chromebook which acts like a phone, so I can play it on my laptop if I wanted.
Very nice. Sunny Bell said her dog's like that for crying to go in. Yeah, Lily's not keen on the rain, is she, Mel?
No.
No, she's not too keen.
Hates it.
Takoff says he's yelling again. 2 minutes, that's pretty good. Becky says, how did your cross stitch going on the hands? You haven't touched it for about...
I haven't done it in ages.
You haven't done it for a few weeks, are you?
No.
Because you had a bit of a thing of having to put the wrong colours in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Put you off. But you've done some of the fingers and things, haven't you? It looks good.
Yeah. I've done more since the last,
The time it
Time
was
they've
showed.
seen it.
Yeah.
but I haven't done it in a while.
No, you've had a lot of schoolwork as well, though, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
But it is nice coming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coming together nice.
Is that fun though?
Yeah, that's fine there.
Mm.
That's Millie's hand saying, you go off back upstairs to play your mates.
Yeah. I'm gonna give myself an alarm at 7 because I want to eat some food.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Bye bye.
See you later. Oh, she's so funny. Oh, do your kids play that? They think it's... Millie thinks it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. She likes to be the... Is it the imposter or something? I say to her, I said, well, why? She said, because it's so much fun. And now she's just got Jessie into playing it. So both of them were playing it earlier. And now I think Jessie's gone back to playing Fortnite with her mates. So Millie's decided, got her friends to play this game now. And it's like... But it keeps them out of mischief, keeps them quiet, so I can't grumble. I can't. But do both of yours play it, Mrs. C? Rachel says, I want to play. Yeah. It's like, really? I'm no good at it because I can't, well, it goes too fast for me. they'd suss me out in seconds. You know when Millie's lost because you can hear the and then you can hear the cheering if she wins. Oh, and Mr. Coffee too. I'll have to tell Mill. She'll be dead thing chuffed that you lot play it as well. Yeah, it keeps them off the street. Well, no, Millie that goes anywhere anyway. Jess is about the only one that'll go out, but not allowed out when it's dark. But they both, well, Millie had a shower. Jessie had a soak in the bath because she said she's got growing pains in her legs, so she was soaking her legs in the bath. And she put a lavender bath bomb in with her. And then I think she was going to lie on the bed. And then they were playing this game. So I like games like that where they'll play together. Usually they're scrapping, but not lately they've been, since they've been in separate rooms, they've been really good with each other. It doesn't mean so. The only thing is now, if they have an argument, it's through the walls. Do you know what I mean? Instead of before they'd both be arguing in the same room. Now they have to have an argument through the wall. I said, how can you fall out when you're both in different rooms? But they seem to somehow. Here, cars outside. A lot of cars stopping and starting tonight outside. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, the pup's whining's come back. It's too wet, say. It's too cold, too wet. Because it's really dropping in temperature everywhere now. You can really tell the winter is coming thick and fast. We did have a bit of sunshine today, which was quite nice. As long as you were out of the wind and in a shady place, it was nice. I should rephrase that. If you weren't in a nice shady space, it was bloody cold. It was blooming cold, it was, folks. Got to keep swapping and changing my pens because my hands are hurting. I did do some diamond painting last night on my Treasure Studio Arts dragon sword while I was waiting for Josh to say he was back in Hull safely. So I did 2 sections. I was quite chuffed. So I've done like, what have I done? Probably nearly 2/3 done after doing the 2 sections last night. I quite enjoyed going back in to do that one. And I had all you lovely lot to watch as well. Oh, I pressed a bit hard, all my stuff's come out. I have to be heading off to visit Mum in her rest home. Oh, have a lovely day. Hope Mum's okay. Barbara went for car drives yesterday and today, and the tree colours are absolutely stunning. Do you know what? My dad on Friday was saying that when we were coming back from the hospital. I was saying, oh, it was all like the reds and the browns and the greens all mixed up. Oh, it was lovely. Night, Sunny. You take care, sweetie. It's just so pretty this time of year. Love the autumn colours. So picturesque, isn't it? One of my maple trees at the back is huge one. But half the leaves died off early because it was so hot, it scorched it. So half of it's like just the branches, and then the other half is gone from green to the brilliant reds, and it looks stunning, absolutely stunning. I like maples though anyway. We've got quite a few maples. One of Grant's favourite trees. So we've got quite a few varieties. Don't ask me what ones, I don't know, you'd be able to tell you. I thought maples were maples, but now I know different. I know different. Yeah, love the colours. Don't like the fact that it's getting colder. I know. The heating's on a bit more now. You know. The card is coming out a bit more often. T-shirts have stayed where they are. Yeah, Bab.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the matter? Headache?
Yeah.
Have you? How's your legs now after your bath?
Why?
Yeah. Did it help?
Yeah.
Sorry. That's duck off. Oh, come on, load. There's the Arlie one. It's given up. Look. And it said, right, Mum, I'm going to sit on your knee, stop your cross stitching, stop you, and I'm going to watch Cal's live with you. What's that one called? Duck off. I can't. Okay. What's the name of the cat? And I'll shout out hi to it. Buzz, 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 buzz. I'm just checking Lily's not in yet because she hates me shouting the cats. She gets very jealous when I shout the cats. Doesn't she, Jess? She gets very, very jealous. Bill says she's going to get up at 7 so she can get to the fridge first. I said, well, she's forgotten that Dad's up at 5. He'll be in the fridge first. Have you taken some water?
Yeah.
You've got a water bottle upstairs. You need to have something upstairs. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, Rosebud, and thank you for sending me the link as well. I really, really appreciate it. I will have a look at that after. Yolanda, I get cold feet easily, so I have to have a hot water bottle in my bed. I know, I was thinking of that the other day. I need to go and hunt the hot water bottles, I think, out. Because it won't be long before we'll want them. And I do like a nice hot water bottle, I've got to admit. Grant doesn't. You know, he keeps his body heat well, but I don't. But with hot flushes as well. 1 minute I'm hot and then you have a hot flush and then you're freezing after anyway. Everybody saying bye, Rosebud. Hiya, Crystals. How are you, sweetie? I didn't expect to see you on. How are you doing? You doing okay? That one is called Sehan. Seher? I've ruined his name, haven't I? Black sheep on the family. Oh, bless it. It's so cute. He's so cute. He's a handsome boy. Barbara sitting here, blanket on my lap, stitching on my saddle and drinking some coffee. A lovely Sunday afternoon type stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's the perfect one, that is. You're doing good. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I do worry about people when I haven't seen them about for a while. I think what they're doing, are they all right? And not that it's any of my business, but you know, I do. I hold my warmth good, only my feet freeze easily. No, I'm always cold. Well, my feet and my hands are always cold. Becky says, anybody heard of there's going to be another Christmas exchange this year? A lot of people are updating Elster last week. Oh, I don't know. I've not heard nothing. I don't know. Mrs. C, do you know? Rachel? You know me, Becky. I'm always the last to know anything. Grant always says, he says, where are you? I said, I seem to miss everything. Okay, Yolanda, you give that little one a cuddle from me. Oh, Crystal said, yeah, Becky. Marissa announced one last week. So it must be on Marissa's channel. I'm no good at stuff like that. I wouldn't. So. But I did love watching everybody else do it. I have to admit. It was nice watching, to see what everybody got each other, and that was quite nice. Trouble is, it would have to be more like Americans to Americans, Canadians to Canadians, Australians to Australians, UK to UK, because postage is really shit at the moment, isn't it? Really, really is. You've got to be careful on your size and your shape. Like, I got some stuff to send to Tree, so I'm going to send it in 2 smaller boxes, because it'd be cheaper than sending it in a bigger box if I split it into 2, believe it or not. But it is. I got a good postwoman, she told me that. She's, last time I did it, she said, no, split it into 2, it's a lot cheaper. And send, I thought I was going to sneeze then. Oh, what I missed. Sorry, I was too busy. Oh, go on, Janet. It's a Korean name, so I am butchering it too. Wanted unique names, though, for what I love at least. So the 2 boys' cats' names are Korean names, and the girlies have a Disney princess name. Oh, how sweet! Mrs. Coffey said, yeah, she'd heard, and everybody was updating their list. Rachel, so I'll send an invite to you. If you need it, just write it in the comments. There you go. Rachel's put it up. She says, let her know if it works. Yeah, can you believe it? Thinking of Christmas already. It's come around so quick. I think if like last year we did a Christmas Day thing, didn't we, of videos? If nothing like that this year, I might put an hour video up again and go on a live on Christmas Day. And I did it, and I will definitely do Christmas Eve again this year like I did last year, because I didn't realise how many people were on their own on them type of events. You don't think, because you've got a family of your own, you forget that some people haven't got them. So I said to Gran, I'm definitely doing that again this year. I said, whether, you know, even if it's just for one person came on, that I know that they're not on their own, that they've got somebody to talk to. So I'm definitely doing that on Christmas and New Year again this year. And then, and if it's nobody comes on, well, that's fine. Then I know that everybody's all right and they've got company. But I can't imagine anything worse than being on your Todd. I know some people like it, but you know, or they've been to relatives for an hour and then they come home to themselves. So I think if I can do something on Christmas Day, something on New Year's Eve, and maybe something in between, so they're not on their own, because it's long then, holidays, isn't it, if you've got no family or anything. Or I can just be an annoying little Welsh bird and talk to myself a load of gibberish. Sing Christmas carols to the screen. There you are, see? I can just talk to you all. Sing your carols, yeah. Could do it Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, whatever people think. Because I'm always bored on Christmas Eve, because you can't do, well, not so much now because the kids are older. But I used to get bored because you'd have to wait till he went to bed and that they actually went to sleep before you could actually do much. But that would be quite nice, I think. Maybe a little bit on the merry side, because I might, you know, bring the bottle of gin with me. But it might be a bit of fun, mightn't it? You know. Oh, never annoying. Thank you, darling. But promise you'll read that book. I can read anything you want. I can read my grocery bill if you'd like. Rachel, I may do a premiere as well. Christmas is big here for my family. Yeah, exactly. So we'll end up watching old movies and taking naps. I think that's what I usually do. Or if or Grant's snoring in the front room and I get fed up. But yeah, so I think I might do that. And then if anybody's on their little toddies. I don't even know what day Christmas Day falls on this year. Anybody? Usually I know. By now I know when it's falling and everything. And I've got my Christmas planner out. And I've started, you know, putting stuff away. But I haven't this year. You know, I start ferreting things away in the wardrobe. But not the way things are going. Nope, not done it. Not even put a box of chocolates away this year yet. Which is very unlike me. Christmas was a bit rushed here last year as Gwen decided she was going to come early and came on the 20th. Well, my Millie did that. My Millie was due on Boxing Day, and I was determined that I was not going to be in hospital for Christmas. So I got Grant to take me up the Elan Valley, which is all down, so you can imagine up and down, in the back of the Land Rover. And I made him go down all these farm tracks. And I did go into labour and I had her on the 21st. Because I did not want to be in hospital for Christmas. Nope. Hiya, Mandy. Oh, don't be sorry, lovely. It's nice to have you. Really is. I'm appreciative of anybody that comes into my lives and listens to me talking a load of nonsense. Duck off, I downloaded the Christmas radio app to get in the spirit while I make Christmas presents. Well, Jessie said we've got to start playing Christmas music now when we're doing stuff. Because I'm trying to make these bits and pieces, a few bits and pieces as well. So she said, while we're doing baking and stuff, we need to start putting the Christmas music on. And Millie's going, really? And I'm going, yeah, I can't beat it. I said I'd start watching the Christmas films now as well. I've been known 2 years past. Not to watch them now, but I used to. This was I was in for New Year's Eve. I never gone out much for New Year's Eve, I must admit. I did a little bit when I was, in my 20s, but after that, and I wasn't bothered. I tended to go home to my parents because they were always on their own. Rachel says I put on the Halloween music. You gotta put a little bit of the Rocky Horror Show on as well, just to get you in the spirit for Halloween and stuff, because it always reminds me of that. Oh, he was in hospital for New Year's Eve. Oh, bummer. Not nice. Oh, come on, get on there. Until I've done more chops in and anything, can't you? I've only done that bit because I'm too busy chopsing. Doc, if I don't need Halloween music to be in the Halloween spirit, always ready for Halloween. Yeah, you gotta be. Having a baby 22 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I love Halloween. I do love Halloween. I must get the coffins out that I made and get them set up. I made 2 little miniature coffins and I put 2 skeletons on there and I called them Betty and Bill out with my mum and dad. They weren't impressed, so I had to change the names. I can't remember what I called them now. Something silly. But yeah, they weren't impressed with me calling them Bill and Betty. So I had to change them. So they're in a box somewhere. And I made a coffin bookcase, I think it was. Then I made a massive, well, not a massive coffin. It was about that big, long, about that wide coffin one. The small ones were only about that big. Miniatures. That's in my shed somewhere. Oh, I've got itchy eye. Excuse me, guys. I've got itchy eye. Oh. But yeah, if I could, I'd have as many decorations for Halloween as I do for Christmas. I've already got my Halloween pictures up on the wall that I've done. I can't help myself. Grant, you putting them up already, weren't you? I've done them, so I'm putting them up. Yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do, because this is just in case little ones are out and about, somebody said, I'm just going to put some roses, sweets, or quality streets, or heroes, you know, something like that that are all wrapped. And then it's up to them. Because, like, we don't eat them, so. I buy the sweets in, but very rare they get eaten. My sister-in-law gave us a box of, was it quality street roses? I can't remember, and they're still on the top there. She bought them a couple of weeks ago for us. I think probably everybody's had about one out of it, and that's it. Now, if it was crisps, they'd be gone. Oh, my eye. Now in the corner of your eye is really itchy and stingy. Oh, my stomach's fumbling. It shouldn't be, because we had Chinese for a change for tea tonight. And that's what the girls were on about earlier. They want to get up because there's loads of it. There's always loads of it left. And they tend to have it for their breakfast. I think it's absolutely disgusting having it for your breakfast, but they follow their dad that way. So whoever gets to the fridge first in the morning gets first dibs on whatever's left. So that's why Millie says she wants to get up at 7 instead of 7:30, so she can get first dibs on it first. And it's like, just makes me laugh. But the only time they get up early. But they forget that their dad's up at 5, so he'll have first dibs. Does anybody else eat some stuff like that for breakfast? Or is it only my disgusting children and husband? Mind you, if we've had fish and chips, and I can't eat a full portion of fish and chips, so there's always over half left. So they put it in the fridge and Grant will warm it up for his breakfast. And I'm like, really? How disgusting. But no, they like it. Black magic. Oh, I love black magic. I hinted to Grant last year that I said I really like black magic chocolate because it's dark chocolate. It's really nice. No, I didn't get one. It's taken him 3 years to get the hint for a dark Terry's chocolate orange. And then I only got one because I bought it and gave it to him and said, this is what you need to be giving me. He went, oh, okay. Okay, Annie. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay. Crystal, you're going to enjoy it and what's in the pot. Because they are yummy scrummy. Rachel said she's just checking with Marissa now, Becky, to see what's going on. Oh, can't you, Lisa? Oh, Terry's chocolate orange. I love only the dark one. Oh, popping candy. I quite like the popping candy one. I don't really like the milk one, but the dark chocolate one. I bought a dark chocolate one, not last week, the week before, because they were on offer for £1. And then you knock it and crack it open, and then I only want like 1 or 2 pieces, and then I don't want any more. So then the kids have the rest then. So they loved it. They think it's great because I like chocolate, but I only like 1 or 2 pieces, and then that's it. Then I don't want any for ages. Everybody say night, Annie. They haven't, Lisa. If they got a white one, oh, the girls will be over the moon. Jessie loves white chocolate, and Millie quite likes white chocolate. I don't. It's really sickly. Where have you seen that then, Lisa? Have you seen it anywhere, or have you just heard that they're going to bring a white one out? If you like this pen, by the way, it's a Rachel Rare pen. She has them in her Etsy shop. Well, she did have them in her Etsy shop. I don't know if she's still got any, but it's one of the best pens I've got. It's so lightweight. When your hand's hurting or aching, pick this one up and it's lovely. Black Magic. Well, I must have missed that, Lisa, because, mind you, I don't watch telly, so that probably doesn't help. That's probably why I've missed it. I'll have to have a look in our Tesco's tomorrow and see, because that would be an ideal one to put away for the, because I still do the kids' Christmas stockings and stuff, and I put things like that in it, as well as bits of makeup and stuff. So that would be a good one to do. Where did that just drop to? There. That would be nice, especially if they're on offer like at the other ones are in Tesco's at the moment at £1, even better. Because that's what I tend to do, is get their Christmas chocolate stuff for their stocking and stuff when they have the offers on. Because there's usually something on every couple of weeks in there to do with chocolate now up until Christmas. So I said I'll get something like that. So that would be something a bit different that they wouldn't be expecting as well. I don't know what to get Grant this year. He says he only wants slippers. He needs a new pair of slippers. He has got some, but he doesn't know what they do with them. I know where they are. They're underneath the shoe rack, but he hasn't looked there. So I'll have to dig them out tomorrow for him. But he said he could do with a new one because they've gone a bit thin on the sole. You still have them. See, Rachel still has these. Oh, and they got stylus on the end as well. Not stylus. What's it? Because is it stylus? You can do your phone with. Is it stylus? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't know. See, I say things and I think that can't be right, and then Grant will say, "Yeah, it is." I said, "It can't be." "Yeah, it is." And then another time I said, "Yeah, it is right," and he's going, "No, it's not." Okay. I think Grant's fallen asleep. He's got to use his CPAP machine tonight for the first time. He's got it now, and he's not. He's supposed to have used it last night, but he didn't because he feels stupid. And I said, "If you need it, you need it." I said. He said, "I'm not overweight, I'm not obese, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not that." And I said, "It's just unfortunate some people have got to wear them, some people haven't. And you just happen to be one of these people that need it." I said, "Just stick it on." So I can hear he's falling asleep on the settee now. I said, "Go up, fiddle with it, put it on." Mind you, the dog does stare at him. I didn't help it last night because I did laugh because the dog was just putting her head from side to side as if to say, "What the hell have you got on your face, Dad?" So he ripped it off and said, "I'm not wearing it." I said, "I'll leave it and do it tomorrow." Oh, thanks, Liz. If you did Secret Santa last year, she's not reinventing them again this year. Right. That's what I said to him, Danielle. Once he just uses it one night, he should be all right. Lisa says she looks like Darth Vader. It is strange seeing him with it on, but like I said, you're just not used to it, and you're only wearing it while you go to sleep, and anything's better than his snoring. Do you know what I mean? And Therese was right. She told me it's quite quiet, and it is, to be fair. I just remember the old versions that used to be really noisy. My friend's dad had one. But this is really quiet. And I said to him, "That won't annoy me." I said, "Because it's not like snoring used to annoy me, because it's like a pneumatic bloody drill going off all the time." And I said he should feel better in the morning as well. He should feel really refreshed apparently. So, because I said you always feel that you haven't had a good night's sleep, even though you slept 11 hours. You know. He doesn't fall asleep or anything. He does if he lay on the settee, but he doesn't have excess sleepiness or anything like that. It isn't that bad, but you know, if he lay down on the settee and just shut his eyes, then he'd go straight to sleep. Hate it when you put a winky wonky one on. Don't like doing winky wonky squares. Get on there straight. That's what I said to him, Danielle. It'd feel really rested once he does it. Mrs. C said, oh, okay. I guess I won't be doing it this year then. All good. Look like she's only picked certain people instead of just inviting the same as last year. I just did my family. You can pick who you want in it. Oh, strange. Wonder why. I thought she would invite everybody else as well. I thought you'd all be doing, you know, the ones that did it last year would be the ones that would be doing it this year. And then if anybody else wanted to join in. Okay, Lise, you take care. Thanks ever so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I must admit, I've never done anything like that because I'm always worried that I'm going to get somebody a shit present. So, because there'd be nothing worse. There'd be nothing worse. So at least all my patrons and friends will know that whoever gets one of these project bags, they all know that they're made with love, because you need to make them with love when it takes you 3 hours to make one. All the love and sweat that's been put into it. I do like making handmade gifts, mind. It is something about it. That somebody's made the effort, do you know what I mean? Well, I think so anyway. That's the way I look at it. Somebody's taken the time and trouble. It's a thank you very much. I'll tip some more in there. I think I might carry on doing some of this tomorrow as well. Or I might do some cross stitching and see how I feel. Because I don't think the sewing machine's going to be coming out unless it... I might give it another go at trying to fix it. I'll take all the parts, everything apart again. I don't know whether it's because I've changed onto a red thread, whether that's playing havoc with it. I did change the tension on the bobbins and things to... hoping that would help, but it didn't. It worked for a while, fine, and then it just went tits up and that was it. Just can't get it to go properly. So I might do that, and then if I get frustrated, I like to diamond paint. If I get frustrated with things, I like to diamond paint, because then I don't have to think. I can't cross stitch because you need to be able to think and, do you know what I mean, concentrate a bit more on cross stitching. But diamond painting, you don't really have to concentrate. You can just get on and get your diamond, grab hold of it, plonk it down. And sometimes that's what you need, isn't it? Put a good YouTube video on of one of you lot, and then get your pen in hand, a drink by the side of you, and away to go. So I think I'll take the girls to school, come home, do my chores, and do something like this. I don't think I've got any appointments tomorrow. Pretty sure I haven't. You know, when you think there's something might be going on this week, but I can't remember. Rachel says, sorry, I honestly don't know. It's possible I clicked the link she sent a while back or something. I don't know. Sent a message, but I haven't heard back yet. Rachel says, I know there was a problem with people not receiving gifts from their Santa, cough, cough, and so I think she's made a new list. Oh, that's awful. Does somebody, oh no, we don't like Santa. Somebody sends you sent a gift and then the person didn't send a gift, send something back. That's not nice. You don't join unless you're going to do it. That would be awful. I'd be devastated if I'd sent, you'd send in yours and then you nobody wanted to send you one. Make you feel a bit shitty, wouldn't it? Why doesn't that person want to send me anything? Whoever was drawing me. Not nice. Oh, didn't you, Rachel? Did you not? Oh, hi, Butt Lazy. Oh, I bet you was disappointed. That would be that would really upset me because I would think, trouble with me, I'd be looking. My depression side would get on me then, see, because I'd be thinking, well, why don't they like me? Have they done it on purpose to wind me up? Are they trying to be nasty to me? You know, I've sent mine off to somebody and all at that, and somebody signed up and should be sending it to me. And do you know what I mean? I would be, yeah. I'd be analysing it all. The whys and all that. Dokov said it happened to her in a different group when she did it. I could not do that. That's why I wouldn't join one unless I knew I could do it. Because I would hate to think of somebody being disappointed. Yeah, no, Claire, it'd be awful, wouldn't it? Because I know we wouldn't do it to somebody. You know, even if that person found they didn't have money at the time, contacted and just said, look, I'm sorry it's going to be late. I haven't got the money at the moment. I shouldn't have joined, but I haven't forgotten you and I will send it. And then send it when you've got something in it. But not to not even bother. No, it's not nice. Not nice at all. Phantom drill. Do you see me throw that one on? But you bet that person got a gift and was all happy about. Exactly. That's what really rough. Been bummed one too many times. Participated in no type thing. Sad to say. Yeah. I bet Mrs. Coffee. It's oh, I mean, it's made my blood boil to think that Rachel didn't get nothing. Do you know what I mean? Well, I mean, why join something? I don't get it. Why join something if you're not going to do it? Just to get your gift. What a selfish act. Pardon my French, sorry. But it is, isn't it? But some people do that though, don't they? Take great delight in doing that. I just don't get some people's mentality. Oh, they got a gift and they never made it right. I know who it is. It's like, oh, you don't. And you know who it is as well. Oh, Rachel, that'd be even worse. And I bet they were all smiley about what they got. Not nice. I hate that. I've had people in the past saying, you know, not on Facebook, but when I was doing a lot of crafting and making things out of laces and stuff and needle things and whatever, and you do swaps in that. And very often I'd do a swap and I'd send mine and I wouldn't get one in return. And I think, you know, and I never joined anything unless I knew for a fact that I could make whatever it is they wanted us to make and swap. You know. If I'd have known Rachel, I'd have given him a Welsh throat chop. I would have. I'd have been over and done my ninja moves on him. Big fat roly-poly Welsh bird coming at him doing the ninja moves. They wouldn't have known what it They wouldn't have. I'd have sorted him, Rachel. I'd have done a scrappy do on him. I would have. I'd have got them. I would have. So some people have no morals. Yeah, I just don't see how any. It's just like how can you live with yourself? So it's set up as I send you and you send me parent. Yeah. They still come to my lives and act buddy buddy. No way. Oh my God. That's like rubbing your nose, isn't it? Oh. I need to give him a throat chop. I need to give him the Welsh 1-2. If you've seen a Welsh girl, give the 1-1-2. Whoa. As I say, don't piss off a Welsh bird. The dragon is the Welsh symbol for a reason. We have fire in our hearts, and when it's crossed, you don't want to know. It's called being selfish. I got Spitfire when I found out who it was. I cursed them out but made them cry. Don't care. No, exactly. I think they did to make me have a reaction. Too bad they don't know me. No, you did the best thing. Don't give the reaction, innit? That'll piss them off even more. I didn't realise she came to you live too, Rachel. No. I think that's a bloody disgrace. Does she actually talk on your live as well, Rachel? The cow ninja I am, Danielle. As Grant says, I don't lose my rag very often. I'm one of these people. I am so placid. People can walk all over me. They can jump on me. They make me cry. They can bully me. They can hit me. They can do what they want. But when they do it to a friend, I won't stand up for myself. Friends and family, no. I get riled. It's watch out. I am like a little Welsh round ninja. Good, Rachel. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's made my blood boil, that has. It really has, because I just can't believe somebody could do it. I thought that sort of thing didn't happen anymore. And that wasn't like from what I remember, there wasn't a massive amount of you, was there, that were doing that? Did that with Marissa. Yeah, she just Cal the Welsh ninja. I am. No, Rachel, it's just annoys me that you're one of the nicest people I know. You've got a heart of gold. You do anything for anybody. And then some bastard comes along, takes what they want and says, fuck you. And excuse my language, but yeah. You're the type of person like me that would give the coat off your back to somebody that needs it. And then somebody like that who signed up actually said they're going to do it and does that. Ooh. I know, but later I had loads of that when I was in the crafting side of it, when I was doing a lot of lacy stuff and all that. Even if you don't have money, it doesn't cost a fortune to hand make something. Thought the cat. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. She could have contacted and said, that's why I said, even if money was short, you said, look, I can't get what was on your list, but how about I make you something? I shouldn't have, signed up for it, but, yeah. Becky, no. That's the thing. That's what it should be, though, isn't it? That's what you think it's going to be, and then you get one person. That's all it takes is that one person to do a shit like that, and it's like, yeah. It's like no. This is when they need to bring back burning them at the stake, like the Welsh did years ago. I need to bring it back, Rachel. I do. Nobody upsets Rachel. It's not fair. Well, no, none of them should upset anybody. Full stop. It says a lot about your character, doesn't it? Yeah, start your own, innit? So you don't need anybody else. Just people you know, and you know that's going to do it. That's what I say. I love filling in. Does anybody else? They do the checkerboard and then you fill it in. It's a lovely feeling filling in the checkerboard. And then you get that odd click every now and again. It's like, yay! It's so satisfying. See, the little things. It's the little things, guys. You know me. Just, just the little things please me. I put a smile on my face. It does. Just the little things in life. Because what is it? Is it 11 Saturdays? Somebody said that's all there is till Christmas. 11 Saturdays. I was like, you what? Oh my God. I can't get any sense out of the kids what they want for Christmas. Jessie thinks she might like a gaming chair. Millie's thinking that she might like to do an overhaul of her bedroom. You know, have like new quilt, new covers and new cushions, new, all that. New decor. So you can't even buy in advance because they really don't know what they want. Oh, there was a funny, not the phone bit. There was like a high pitched noise then. But Lacy, you don't have to join anything. You just can sit back and just watch everybody else. It's just as much fun. I'll be in, but it would have to be somebody near home because of shipping. I'll be in, but it had to be somebody local pope. They're not local, but you know what I mean. This is pinging, but there's nothing there. Why is it pinging and not? You heard my phone pinging then, didn't you? But there's nothing there. That's freaking. That's freaking me now. Oh, it's come through now. That freaked me out. Duck off, that did. It's Duck off's picture. Last picture of the sale and last sale that needed catching up. Done with stitching. That's what she's done. Jesus, Duck off. You was giving me art. I thought I had a ghost or something. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something nice to eat. I used to love saying that. I'm sorry. Becky says, Rachel, am I in your Happy Meal? I've joined a few, but don't if I can't remember if I did or if I didn't. That's a bit like I'm a bit like that. I think so, Rachel. If not, I'll go and do it after the live, but I think I'm in. Yeah, Claire's in, but UK only, the same as me. Danielle said that's me too, Becky. I know, you fill them in, don't you? And then you forget who's you filled in. I've done that on a few, and then I've gone back in to see if I filled in their forms. Because I tell you what, it's the best thing, Rachel, when you did that, well, to the happy form, and I did mine, because it makes it so much easier. So much easier. Well, I suppose I better think about going. It's 10:30. Well, it's gone 10:30. I've got things to do. Well, now I've got to get my husband up the stairs somehow and put on this bloody stupid machine thing. So I can see us having words, because he'll say, no, I don't want to. And I'll be saying, yes, you are. I will. Oh, good thinking, Mrs. C. Claire, did you see that? I never thought of that. If you get somebody that's in the US, use the US Amazon. And if you're in the UK, yeah, good, yeah, I'm in, definitely in. I never thought of that. See, Mrs. C's up there thinking, down there for dancing. I'm up there for dancing, down there for thinking. That's why, yeah, I need people like Mrs. C and Rachel in my life. Sort me out. I know, where's the time gone? It's flown by. So yeah, definitely count me in, because that's a fantastic idea. So I don't know if everybody's read Mrs. Coffee's comment. She said if you get something out of country, you could buy from their Amazon. So, because every country near enough's got their own Amazon, you could go onto their Amazon, buy it, send it directly to them as a gift, and it would, you don't have to pay the delivery then. They are. She said Alpha does it for you. They will pick something from their country. That way you can send it to their straight to their from their country to them. So that's even better. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Right, I'll just put these last couple of ones in. I think, see, we do everything on my live, don't we? We sort everything out. We learn things as well. It's educational as well as entertaining. Oh, well, I don't know about the entertaining bit, but definitely educational. I always learn something new on my lives with you lot. So, my lovely, lovely, lovely ladies, as they say, I will let you all go about your Sunday business. Rachel, have you finished your frogging now? She's just catching up on completing a little butterfly. I hope you've managed to be able to do a few of that. And everybody else work on your whips or just sit back and listen. I think Danielle's a little bit excited. Are you a little bit excited, Danielle? All the emojis have come out. So thank you ever so much. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Mrs. Coffee. Thanks, But Lazy, Arbra, Claire, Danielle, Lisa, Marilyn B, Janice, if you're still in. Thank you. Sorry, I was reading the comments as being nosy then. Have I missed anybody? Because I'd hate to think that I've missed somebody. Danielle, did I say Becky? Loves you, Rachel, Mrs. Coffee, all of you. Loves you all to bits. Tiny Putterfish, she's probably gone to bed because no, it's not bedtime for you lot, is it? No, it'd be tea time for you lot. See, I'm just scrolling back to see. Lisa, did I say bye to you? Mandy, you still in? You know I love you all, and God, I can't believe that we've come up with it, doing our own Christmas thing. How brilliant is that? Yeah, have a fantastic day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is with you. Look after yourselves. Oh, I've got to figure out how to turn that off. Look after yourselves, take care, and speak to you all soon. She says as you can press the bunny buttons. Love you.